Hello, guys. Hello, YouTube. We are in Talk Talk. Talk Talk is a conversation platform where you can learn some languages like English, Spanish, French, Germany, and Mandarin. Mandarin is on Saturday. Here is not a normal class. I'm not a teacher. No one here will teach you nothing, but you learn a lot. Here is a safe place to make mistakes, cause mistakes are part of our life. And is a place to exchange ideas, give opinions. Remember to respect your other opinions. And for today, I think a very light subject, not polemical. I think it's easy. Talking about experience, about things in life that we already did. I'm Elias. I will be your host for today. And let's start. Okay, ladies first, Suelen. Okay, you can present yourself?
Yeah, of course. My name is Sally. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I have a degree in human resource and I attend post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. And I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021. And last year in April, I became a hostess here, so to improve my English. And I love reading books, and I think that's it about me.
Very good. What's the last book that you read?
I'm trying to read I don't know how to say that in English because I'm trying to read this in English, but it's a book about a habit, you know? So I try to read it in English. I
Ah,
think it is O Poder do Hábito.
yes, yes. I have this book too. I start with it, but I have to finish.
Yeah. In English?
Great book. In Portuguese.
In Portuguese.
But yeah, maybe I buy in English and will read in English too. Hello, Christian.
Hello guys, good morning. How have you been?
Morning. Present yourself, please, Christian. The last
Yeah,
will be the
sure.
first.
Sure. Hello guys. Good morning. My name is Christian Jimenez. I am from Bolivia. I currently live here in Brazil. I moved to Brazil 2 years ago because of my job. I currently work as a tech lead in a Brazilian institute. I work in IT area. I'm 36 years old. I'm married, and I'm here because obviously I need to improve my English because I consider that English is so important for my personal and professional growth. And nowadays I am trying to learn French as well because I have the dream of seeking or finding a new job abroad. I would like to work in Canada or in another country. So that's why nowadays I am trying to improve my English and trying to learn French as well. And my free time, I really like to watch TV, watch movies, practicing different languages, as I already said. Playing football when I have opportunity. I think that's it, guys.
Okay, thank you very much, Christian. You are doing very good about your English and about French. I don't watch your immersion, the immersion that you participate, but yes, I know you are very good too. Okay, go ahead, Reinaldo. Present yourself, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Reinaldo Saraiva. I'm 46 years old. I'm married. I have a son who is 50 years old. I have two cats. I live in Teresina. I like to go running every morning. Uh, I started working for Luisa Lab 3 years ago. That's it.
Was very good, Reinaldo. How many kilometers do you usually running on the mornings?
And
10.
7 and 10, and weekend 12, 12, one middle marathon. And Sunday or Saturday. It depends.
Very good. Some time ago, I tried to run a little, but I don't know. I'm very weak. If I run, I don't know, 500 meters, I get so tired. I have to try a lot, train a
As
lot.
weight of the pandemic, I run 12, 5 kilometers.
I gosto. Very good, very good. And about you, Sidney, present yourself.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sydney. I live in Belo Horizonte. I'm 39 years old. I'm married. I have a son. I'm here today on Talk Talk. Firstly, to improve my spoken English. Beyond it, to enhance my communication skills, answer those questions, and exchange our ideas and thoughts, and have some insights. It's a kind of opportunity to, I think, to improve our communication skills. I have a objective to work in an international company, a not multinational company, where at least I can I can make some have a salary in dollars. It's my objective, and will be fantastic for me to work remotely every day, all week. Nowadays, I work remotely only on Mondays and Fridays. Uh, in my free time, I like to read articles, books. I would like to watch movies and TV series. I like to spend time with my family, play some games with my son. Yeah, and have a good moment with all my families in some special events. I go out with them in some different restaurants. So that's it. Thank you.
Very good, Sidney. Okay, go ahead, Sidney. Can you read the question number 2, please? Yes.
Okay, sure. Let me see. Have you ever traveled to another country? No, unfortunately, I haven't yet, but I have a strong desire to know to start in the South America. It would be good for me, especially to take advantage of the difference of the currency and the travel for example, to countries like Uruguay, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia would be fantastic. Yeah, and I think uh, uh, and I've been spoken with some people from Central Asia and the East in some through an app, and they gave me some tips, some advice about their countries. For example, uh, Thailand, let me see, Uzbekistan. It's a far away, but also I think it will be very expensive to pay a ticket to go there. But I think to have the contact with some a different culture, I think it would enrich a lot our culture, our knowledge about them, how they behave, about their behavior, the way they think, the way they act different in some ways. So that's it. Thank you.
Good, very good. And about you, Chris, of course you travel to another country, but just once, how is the experience? How the things that you most like here in Brazil? Something, if you could, okay, if you can, thing that you dislike.
So, well, I enjoy living here in Brazil. I think that Brazil is a beautiful place. It's a huge country. In my personal opinion, I would say that Brazil seems like different countries at the same place because when you go to another state, you can see a lot of different differences. For example, the way that people speak, the kind of food that you have in different states, it's so different as well. The weather, I have never thought before having this kind of weather like here in Curitiba, feeling that cold in Brazil. Because in my mind, when I didn't know about Brazil, just in books or movies, for me Brazil was kind of tropical weather all of the time. Kind of beach, hot weather, but I've never thought to feel this cold before. But in general, I'm loving living here in Brazil. In fact, I already came here in 2014 for a conference of my job. In fact, I had opportunity to come here 2 or 3 times before moving to Brazil, so I already had some contact with with the language and with your culture. Um, Besides, I had opportunity to visit the United States. I think that I went to the United States for three times. The last time was in my honeymoon with my wife 1 year ago. And as well, I had opportunity to visit Europe because my family was living in Europe in 2016. They were living in Ireland, so I went to Ireland to visit them because they were living there, my parents and my little sister. And I think that that was the most memorable trip that I had abroad because that was my first time in Europe, and as well my honeymoon that was so good. That one was so memorable as well. And I think that those are my most memorable experiences traveling abroad.
Christian, let's ask a question. There is a kind of a habit, a thing that you in the beginning here in Brazil that you maybe you oh it's very strange, it's very I don't know, very uncommon, but you start to do this thing, do this habit. There is something.
Yeah, regarding the food, for example, for me, it was not normal to eat all days beans because the base of your food is beans and farofa and rice. And in Bolivia, no, we don't eat beans all of the days. So it was kind of strange. But nowadays, here in my house, we prepare beans all of the days. So with farofa, with that mix that it's kind of, for me now it's delicious. So it's something that at the beginning was kind of weird for me, but nowadays I love to eat in that way.
Good, very good. I think rice and beans is a basic food in Brazil. And about you, Reinaldo? Have you ever traveled to another country?
Yeah, I travel to Chile and Portugal. I went there to do tourism. Wine tourism studied, learn about the winemaking process in this country. And I drink a lot of wine in this country. I love to visit other wine producers country in the future. French, Spain, Italy. In the future.
Which of these countries do you enjoy the most?
Your opinion? Repeat question.
Yes, which of these countries that you visit that you enjoy the most?
Uh, to, acho que tem 10 tempo que eu passei lá, que você perguntou?
Esse mais gostou?
Ou ruim o áudio?
Sorry, mas só I so sick, guys. But it's okay. Go ahead, Swelling. Your turn.
So, my case, yeah, I had in I I had I don't know, but I think I had been in Argentina last year. So for me it was good because I go there to study. And I remember Christian said about the weather here in Brazil because in the movies is very hot because I think the movie is oh my God, I forgot how can I say gravado. Recorder, I think recorder in Rio de Janeiro. So Rio de Janeiro is hot. The most of the films is recorded here. And I think because that the foreigners thinks that Brazil is a country that very hot, but it's not easy. It's not it. It's not true. Some areas, some states is different. And when I go to Argentina, the first day that I arrived there is very hot, like feels like 30 degrees. And the next day was six degrees. So for me it was very very difficult to handle with this because I never kept this weather with very cold, and because I live in Rio de Janeiro and here is very hot, and there I pass for this weather very cold, and it's 6 degree, and feels like at 3 degree. For me it's very cold and windy. I think ventando muito. So was very difficult to me, but I survive. That's it.
Good, very good. I remember you told in another dimension that you had a, I don't know, a bad experience in your travel.
Yeah, I passed for a lot of experience, bad experience and good experience. It's because I at the first time I lost my flight, and when I got there, I don't have money to call. I don't know how to say to get to get a car to leave me to my apartment. So my the money that I put in at the bank, I there don't oh my God, I don't know how I explain that in English. Mas o banco que eu coloquei o dinheiro lá não funcionava. Então, tipo, meio que minha conta estava bloqueada. Então eu tive que ligar pro meu pai, então foi maior rolê. Mas eu consegui sobreviver.
Yes, but I think this experiencing make you stronger, certainly.
Yeah, that's it. In another experience, I don't do it, you know? I will don't do it. I
In my
won't.
case, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
In my case, I've never traveled to another country. I I want to, but I've never had the opportunity for some reasons. I don't know if my first country that I want to visit nowadays is difficult is Israel, because I'm a Christian. Then I want to know some places, some historical places that is called in Holy Bible, but nowadays I think it's difficult. Um, okay, let's move on to question number three. I will answer first. Have you ever met someone famous? How was the experience? Yes, I met someone famous, but at the first sight, I've never I oh this guy I know this guy from somewhere, but I don't know. Later, people said to me, "Oh, this guy participated from Big Brother, the first Big Brother in 2020. Yes, in 20 in 2021. I don't know. but participated the first Big Brother. The guy, I don't know, I don't know the name. I don't remember. But because I don't enjoy Big Brother, I just saw some few episodes, but it's not for me. But I remember the guy. But the first Big Brother, the that guy, I don't know now. I don't know now, but he lives in Teresópolis in that occasion. Then I know this guy. The second time I met someone famous was in Porto Seguro. There is one of the one place near there. É called de Sun Island, a Ilha do Sol, né? There has a lot of sweets. Then I met the Filipão, the Brazilian Football Club Tech. Not in the active, but I met him there. He was alone. I don't know if he traveled with someone, but in that occasion he was alone, sitting on a table alone. Just I just saw him. And about you, Reinaldo? Have you ever met someone famous?
No, I haven't met one famous person. And honestly, I don't really care much about meet famous peoples. I don't, I don't.
Yes, I
I
understand.
people are my father, my mother. I,
Yes, I understand because they don't care about us. But if you met someone famous, what would you do? Nothing?
I do.
Yes, me too. Maybe.
Uh, I think uh, Brasília Jiu-Jitsu in sports, my past. I know uh, Garcia, André Garcia, fighter. I remember. André Garcia, André Galvão.
I remember now. I have a not very famous, but my I forget I, f- cousin, meu primo, but fights MMA. I don't know if you heard about it, but Júnior Sorriso. He participates of some national competitions, but he's not actually very famous. He wins some medals, but it's not. But yes, he's a kind of famous person, but not very famous. But go ahead, Swelling. Have you ever met someone famous?
Um, I don't remember. I don't know if it's okay to pay for see. If you're okay, I met someone, but I don't know. I think you just for pay for go to the concert and yeah, and to go to stand up. I don't know if you're right to show a concert to comedy concert, I think. Just these things.
Very rich. And about you, Sydney?
Yes, I have met once. I saw a ancient football player that played in my favorite football team. He's a kind of let's say he played a lot in my football team. He called Tada Maravilha. He lives here in Belo Horizonte. He lives and when I saw he in a restaurant, I went to him for him and I asked him a photo and I took a photo with him and about when I for the first time I went to Rio de Janeiro, Mangaratiba. I met the I think one of the winners of the Big Brother reality show called Cida. She lived in Mangaratiba, yeah, and so I took a photo with her. And another situation, I saw another participant, ancient participant on the Big Brother here in Belo Horizonte, in another restaurant. She were with a lot of the people around her. I remember her face, but I don't remember her name. Yeah, but if I have a chance to meet someone famous, I would like to meet Anderson Silva from the, I think, UFC fight. Another person I want very much to meet is Ronaldinho Gaúcho. He played a lot in Atlético Mineiro team, football team, and I think yes, that's it. That's true, people.
Very good. Here on Teresópolis, we have a Brazilian Football Club Concentration, CBF, is here. Uh, I don't have, don't visit there many times, but sometimes Brazilian Football Club training there. Some people go there to watch, but it's not allowed to enter in the play near the perto da quadra, né? Watch from very far. But some people bring binoculars. Okay, and about you, Christian? Have you ever met someone famous?
So I had opportunity to meet my favorite football team. All of the members of that of my team, Bolivar. That I think that yeah, this was the last year, the last year when Bolivar came here to Curitiba to play against Atlético Paranaense. They played for the Copa Libertadores, so I had opportunity to go to the stadium, and then I went to the hotel to take some photos with them because I've been always fan of this team, so I support them since I was a kid. So for me, they are famous just in Bolivia. They are not just that famous in general. But yeah, I had that opportunity. But the most famous person that I met was Kaylee Coco in the time that I went to Ireland. I don't know if you have heard about her. She's an actress, and she performed the role of Penny in the series The Big Bang Theory. I don't know if you have heard about her. So Kaylee Coco was doing a red carpet in Ireland the time that they were working around the center of the downtown of Ireland because they were releasing her last movie at that time. And we don't know about it. It was kind of random. We were there with my family, and we were a lot of people there in kind of cinema. And we went there just to look what was happening there, and there was Kelly Coco in that red carpet. That was so interesting.
And let me ask you, Christian, you change your feelings about this person, these people that you met. For example, this guy, maybe you think this guy, or this girl, Coco, maybe you think, it's very strange, it's very selfish, something like that. But after you meet this person, no, this girl is very nice. Do you have some kind of feeling, change your mind about someone?
So about Kelly Coco, no, because we just took a photo. We didn't have opportunity to exchange ideas or something because she's so famous, so she didn't have she has the her words and those kind of things. But something that I could say it's that she didn't look like she looks at the series. She's so different. She looked like a doll, like a Barbie. I don't know how to describe that, but in the series she doesn't look like that. That maybe I would say that was the only difference that I could say that was a difference, physical difference. But about my other experience with the players, that I went to the hotel, and in that experience, I would say that they were kind of like humble. They didn't have any problems about exchange some ideas, talk a little bit with them. So I think that's it.
Okay, very good, very good. Some actors, people said, oh, she's not a good guy. He's a bad guy. He's very selfish, very, I don't know, very impact. Some people, but yes, it's not all of them. Okay, let's move on to question number 8. Reynald, can you read the answer, please, in this question?
Yes. Have you recently tried a new road? Yeah, I've recently started practicing calligraphy, and play the chess. I like the calligraphy. I'm training in tablet in
Uh,
person.
sorry, Reynald, question number 8? Eight, is, have you ever entered in a party as a stranger? It's not number 4. I
Ah,
changed the order.
okay. No, I have attended parties. I don't like uh, the party. Par, como é que diz barulho em inglês?
Noisy.
Noise,
Okay,
yes.
noisy.
I don't like noise.
Yes, but see, for example, when you was a kid, I don't know,
Ah,
there is someone a birthday party in your neighbor, and you go with the without a invite, thing like that.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't found. Eu não achei uma palavra para penetra em inglês. Aí, pere as stranger.
Barulho. Yeah, white music, é, música alta, very people, out music, I don't like.
Okay. And about you, Suelen? Suelen, you look like look to invade another Paris.
Yeah, when I was a child, I used to do it to go to end a party as a stranger, and in my adolescence as well. But nowadays I have conscience. I don't go to party that I don't invited. I don't know. I think that's it. So I prefer to stay at my home, and if people call me to go to the party, I go. But if not, I stay at home. Nowadays, I don't do it. Just if my friend or my relative call me to go with them, I go to a party with like a stranger, as a stranger. But just for this, just in this case.
But for example, imagine a situation. Do you have for example, I invite someone that is your friend in school, at the work, I don't know. If I invite your friend and your friends invite you, you go to the party?
Yeah, I think a lot before I take a decision, but sometimes I go. I like party. I like to eat. the food in the party, and I go. And nowadays I go because I have a niece and a nephew, so they 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 know a lot of people. Conhecem, né? They know a lot of people, and the kids like to go to the kids party, you know. So sometimes I go to.
I understand. In order to take care, to
Yeah,
don't
and
leave
I
it
I,
here
I
on.
enjoy
Yes,
the party because that.
understand.
That's it.
Understand. And about you, Christian?
So I remember just that one that was kind of funny because it was when I was living alone in a city in Bolivia because there were a time that I studied in a different city that my parents were living. So I was living there alone. I was studying at the university at that time. And some friends invited me to go to a party of a woman. I don't remember. I don't know how to say that in Portuguese, and I don't even know if you have that kind of parties here. That would be the 15 years old celebration of the woman. Fiesta quinceañera. We call it in Spanish. So it was that kind of party. I didn't know the lady at that time, but my friends told me, oh, there will be food, free food, and we are gonna have fun over there. Let's go, let's do it. Nobody is gonna know that you are not invited. And I said, okay, let's do it. And the funniest part of the party that was in this kind of party in Bolivia, there is a kind of presentation between the with the quinceañera and and a group of people, and that would be the gentlemen and ladies, kind of that. And they needed some gentlemen because the other some of them didn't go, uh, and and they told me to be part of that presentation. So first of all, I wasn't invited, and then I was part of the presentation. So that was so funny because I'm there in the photos, in the video. I am there participating and doing kind of things, doing the dancing. That it's the ballet. I don't know how to say that in Portuguese, but yeah, that was so funny because I first of all, as I already said, I wasn't invited, and then I was part of the that presentation that I don't know how to say it in Portuguese or even in English, and that's it. That was that one that came to my mind.
Yeah, in my case, I've never been in a party as a stranger, cause my mother don't don't let me to do this. If my mother discover, how can I say, like bode e dormir de couro quente. Then I've never do this, but I have already been in a party with invite, but I feel like a stranger, cause there is a when a child there is another child that invite me just because I have the same name, Elias. Okay. Uh, it's not like I'm a totally stranger, but I think it's not the invite is from the guy, from the child, not about the family. Then I went there, but I feel like a stranger. Then I don't knew nothing. Then I don't know no one. Then I feel like a stranger. And about you, Sydney?
Yes, I have. I ever had in a party as a strange. In my teenage years, I had a group of friends that we always had some party to go on weekend, and a few of them we did to know the owners of the party, the people who made that parties, and in that situation we need to stay far away from the crowd of the people, and we stayed in some tables and chair far away in a. But I remember uh, because those days there were many parties around my seat. So it's very common to some people go there that they even they don't know, they didn't know the people there. And it happened with one of my party as well. Some people went to my party that I didn't know them, but I continued that party and I left there, enjoyed that party. And well, yeah, it's very common nearby here. We usually we didn't have problems with it, but we need to think that people will don't have will don't make some confusion, some problems with that party. So, but I think at last the things were very common, normal here with that kind of situation.
Yes, in some party, like Swalen said, in 15th party, I think it's very common. I don't know, too many people, hard to control. Usually people do this little invite in order to enter, but sometimes it didn't work. Okay, think we have some time for my round. Uh, eh, let's talk about a bad experience. I hope no one here had this experience, but question number 9. Have you ever been mugged or witnessed one? This word I don't know if it's very common. Mugged is like someone stole you. Let's say start with swelling. It's happened with you?
With me not, but it's happened with people that was in front of me, you know. So I was walking in on the street, and uh, a woman was my God, I don't know how to say, using her cell phone, and her was I don't know how to say that in English, distraída, using her phone, and a boy, I think a boy, because he he maybe was in his 20 years, 20 years, I think he maybe uh 18 until 20, I think, I don't know. And they passed and they catch her phone and they run, you know. So I I see that, I saw that, and for me was a shock, because when his cat her phone, she was so desperate, I don't know, desesperada, and she ran atrás dele, behind him, I think, she fall on the street, and quase que o carro passou por cima dela. So was terrible. And I think a população conseguiu pegar a garota and devolveu o celular, né, da mulher. But é o quê? É witnessed, que é vi, né? Witnesses one. That's it. You're mute.
Sorry. Yes, it's very difficult. Never never happened with me, but a day I think that it could happen, cause I'm walking in Rio de Janeiro, near the Carioca, Carioca, dos arredores ali, aquelas ruazinhas que tem ali, tem a Rio Branco tem as ruazinhas. Then I enter one of these roads, but there is a guy with a man with a cell phone that is clearly foi roubado, né? Then he tried to sell to me the cell phone. Is a iPhone. Of course, I know it's no, I'm not by this, but in that day, I I went to my post-graduation to present my final project, and I was with my laptop, and I buy I'm with my cell phone on my pocket, and I buy my Apple TV in that occasion. Then my bag is a little cheia, né? Then eu pensei, pronto, eu vou morrer aqui. Pensei isso. But fortunately, don't happen nothing. Uh, then I've never passed through these roads anymore. And about you, Christian, have you ever experienced something like that?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. And just for giving you a little bit about the context, uh, before when in 2015, I used to resell cars. So I used to buy some cars and then resell them. So I that was kind of my own business beside my current job. So that my business was going really well, and I remember that time that I was selling a Nissan Versa 2016, and someone contacted me to check the car to a person who was interested on my car. It was kind of normal at that time because I already have sold a lot of cars. I think that 10 or 9 cars. So I said, okay, let's meet in this specific place. I used to meet them in public places because I was aware that that kind of business is kind of dangerous. I think in all of the world. So that time, I didn't have anybody to go with me because I normally went with a friend or some friend, some relative to have that security. But at that time, I decided to go alone because I don't remember why, but I went alone and the person was as well alone, and he started looking at the car and then told me, obviously, "Look, could we try the car? Let's do a short trip." And he took me in a place that was kind of empty place, a kind of empty street, kind of dark street because it was at 6 or 7 p.m. At that time. And then he told me, I want to try the seat that are in the back because I want to see how it feels." And I told him, no, I don't want you to be there because I don't feel safe. So please stay here at my side. I'm gonna continue driving to you feel how is the car. He told me, okay, no problem. You don't need to feel worried about it. And he was at my side. I was driving, and then I suddenly felt that she took out that kind of electric stick para dar electroshock. And so I saw the weapon, and he tried to give me a shock, electric shock. It was kind of a movie scene. Now that I'm telling you that story, but the electric shock, I didn't feel the electric shock because I think that he failed on his try. And then I stopped the car. It was kind of a scene of movie, as already said. And then he took my car because I was scared. And he took the car. And when he was taking my car, I entered to the car in another side, beside him. I started pushing him because he was stealing my car. He couldn't defend himself because he was driving, and he decided to crash my car against a spotlight. And after that, this was not so that hard crash, And then he left the car and he left, and that was it. I recovered my car. Obviously my car was crashed, but at least I didn't lose my investment because all of my money was in that car. That was my experience.
Oh my God, very terrible. I have a car insurance in your, I don't know. I think I don't know if someone happen. I don't know. I expect it never happen with me, but maybe yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a kind of security. I don't know if you have a one. Go ahead, Sidney. Do have an experience of Finland,
Yeah.
some history.
Unfortunately, once I have had experienced that situation. I was in the bus stop waiting for the bus. I was 18, 19 years old, and a guy, two guys showed up, and they pretend to wait a bus as well. They announced an assault, that assault, and they start to ask the people all the things, wallets and smartphones, and then they asked me the things, and I felt frozen, shocked with that situation. He asked it twice, and I still paralyzed, and he pointed the gun in, in my head, and he took all the things in my pocket, and then he took even my bus card. Then I asked him my bus card, and he was very angry, and he refused to give me again. And then they they disappeared, and I called the police, and the police took me, and we started to search for that two people in there. And then in that commute, the police station called to the make a contact with the radio, and they pass information that the two guys they already robbed another three people, and that police said that they were using a motorcycle to rob another people, and it would be very difficult to find them. So then they left me in my house, and I lost my smartphone. Yeah, on my smartphone, not my wallet.
Terrible, very, very terrible. I think in some places we have no security to walk on streets. Here in Teresópolis, okay, it's not good to walk on street like very distracted with cell phone like these people, but here is very calm yet. Guys, this conversation is almost finished. I sent you a survey, okay, to you can give me a feedback, suggest about them in order to improve my conversation, okay? Sorry about my about my I'm so sick. I got a cold. Sorry about that. But I appreciate you to your stay here with me, okay? Thank you very much, Christian, Swellen. I expect to see you more times, Swellen, okay? And Sydney is always
Yeah.
with me. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great week. Bye bye.